Good morning to all. Myself Pradeep Punia. I am a yoga coach. Today, I want to thank Chaudhary News Agency. They gave me a chance to perform here for you. And today I will tell you some yogic exercises for some common disease like back pain, cervical pain, and thyroid. So, we are going to start now. First of all, we are going to do 3 times Om chanting. First of all, sit down in any meditative pose like Vajrasan, Sukhasan, Ardha Padmasan, Padmasan. Okay. Back straight, eyes closed, hands in Jnana Mudra. Take a deep inhale and 3 times Om chanting. Join your palms, rub your palms, generate the heat. Put on your eyes and face muscles. Slowly, slowly open your eyes and hands down. Okay. So, first of all, we are going to do some warm-up exercises. Okay. And these are also best for your cervical pain. Okay. So, first of all, inhale deeply and pull your shoulders up, neck back side and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly, slowly exhale and down. Once again. Neck back side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhale and down. Now inhale deeply and pull your shoulders up and down. Exhale. While doing this, you have to hold your breath inside. Okay. So now we are going to do for some breathing exercise and with back bending. Okay. So first of all, open your legs. Put your hands in front of your chest, lungs. Inhale and go for back bending. Exhale and down. Exhale and down. Once again, inhale and go back. Exhale and down. Relax. Okay. So, the first pose is Tadasana. Lock your fingers. Inhale and stretch up. Try to concentrate on one point to balance yourself. Inhale and up. Pull your heels up and hold for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly, slowly hands down and exhale. You have to repeat this asana for at least 2 times to stretch your whole body. This is good for back pain. Okay. Now the second one is Uttan Padasana, or you can say back bending. For beginners, put your hands on your waist. Inhale and go back as your body allows. Don't give a jerk. Exhale and down. Don't close your eyes while going back. Okay, once again. Exhale and down. Be remember, don't close your eyes while doing this pose. Okay. Yes. So the next pose is triangle pose. Okay. First of all, stand straight. We are going to do it from our left side. Apart your legs. Okay. Turn your left feet to the left side. Lift your hands up, inhale, and bend down to the left side. Put your hand near the left leg and try to concentrate on your right hand and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And slowly, slowly inhale and up. Turn your leg, legs close and hands down. The same thing we have to do with right side, okay? Apart your legs once again. Then lift your hands up, turn your right toe to the right side, bend down to the right side, put your right hand down and see towards your left hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly, slowly lift your body up, turn your leg, close your legs and hands down. These were the asanas for back pain, okay? So now we will do some poses while in sitting position, okay? So first of all, sit down, okay? And sit in Vajrasana, bend your legs, inhale and get up. This is known as Ustra Asana. Inhale, take your right hand back side, then left hand, and then press your back front side and normal breathing and hold for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then slowly, slowly come back and relax. Yes. Then sit in Dandasana. The next pose is Ardha Mastendra Asana. It is also for a back pain, okay? Turn your right leg, put it near your left knee, then lift your left hand up and try to hold your right ankle. Turn your right hand back side, twist your spine and hold yourself here with normal breathing. And feel the pressure in your side waist and hip joint. And hold for 10 seconds. Then slowly, slowly bring your right hand in front, remove your left hand, make your both legs straight and relax. Now we are going to do some asanas for back pain while lying on our stomach. Lie down on your stomach. We are going to do Kandra Asana, or we can say to it Setubandh Asana also. Bend your both legs. Keep the distance in your both legs equal to your shoulders. Then hold your ankles with your both hands. Inhale and pull your back up maximum. And hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. You will feel pressure on your lower back and relax. After that, you have to keep rolling to make your spine relax. Keep rolling to make your spine relax. Relax. Now I will tell you some asanas on lying down on your stomach for your back pain. First of all, relax. Take 2 to 3 times normal deep inhale and deep exhale. Relax yourself. Ready for Bhujanga Asana. This is the best asana for back pain and it also helps in cervical. Put your both hands under your shoulders, chin down, elbow up, legs should be closed. Inhale and pull your upper part of your body up and hold. As your body allows, stretch back and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then slowly, slowly exhale and down. You have to repeat this asana at least 2 to 3 times. Now, the next one is Triyak Bhujanga Asana. In this asana, you have to open your legs. Okay? And then you have to inhale and stretch your body up Then first you have to turn to the right side and try to see your left heel. Then slowly, slowly exhale and down. Now again inhale up, turn to the left side and try to see your right heel. Then slowly, slowly exhale and down. Then again inhale up, turn to your right side, try to see your left heel. You will feel pressure in your lower back. Exhale and down. One last. Inhale, turn to your left side, try to see your right heel. Slowly, slowly exhale and down. And relax for 2 to 3 times. Deep inhale and deep exhale. Relax yourself. You will feel pressure on your lower back while doing this asana. Yes. The next pose is Shalabhasana. And first of all, we will do it half Shalabhasana, okay, with single leg. Yes. Put your hands under your thighs, okay. Then lift your left leg up, maximum up, and hold. And stretch your toe, make your knee straight, and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down. Now, left leg. Inhale and up. Make your knee straight. Stretch your toe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax. You have to do this asana 2 times each leg. Okay. Then after that, now with the both legs, okay, you have to inhale, lift your both legs up and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then slowly, slowly down. Bring your hands forward under your chin. Take a deep inhale and deep exhale. Relax yourself. The next is Makarasana. Put your both hands under your chin and start butt kicking. Relax. Now, the next is Shashankasana. Open your knees, join your toes, and sit on your heels. Your hands should be straight, your back should be relaxed. Put your forehead down and normal breathing. This relaxes your back pain. Normal breathing. Then inhale and slowly, slowly up. Now, next is Sinyasana. It is good for a thyroid. It is good for your thyroid gland. So you have to take position like this. Join your toes backside. Sit on your heels. Open your knees maximum. Put your hands like this so that your fingers should be inside. Okay. Your elbows should be straight. You have to inhale. And while exhaling, you have to create a sound through your thyroid gland, okay? Okay, you have to inhale deeply and exhale forcefully and produce a sound. Once again. Relax. Close your legs. This is Vajrasana. Now, we are going to do some pranayama, okay, which helps in thyroid gland and our migraine problem, okay. So, first is Ujjayi pranayama. So, in Ujjayi pranayama, you can sit in any meditative pose like Sukhasana, Padmasana, Ardha Padmasana, or like you can sit like Vajrasana also, okay. So, hands in Jnana Mudra, eyes closed, and you have to inhale and exhale through your thyroid gland, and you have to keep vibrating your thyroid gland while inhaling, exhaling, okay? Relax. It helps in your thyroid gland. Okay. The next one is Brahmari Pranayam. I want to tell you that the one more Brahmari Pranayam is that which is more beneficial than the authentic Brahmari Pranayam. So first of all, I will tell you the simple Brahmari Pranayam. Like first, close your ears with your thumbs. First finger on your forehead, last three on your eyes, and then now the simple Brahmari is like that. You have to sound like a Om. Your pronunciation should be Om while closing your lips. Yes, this was simple Brahmari Pranayam. Okay. Now I'm going to tell you the Marham Brahmari Pranayam, which is more beneficial than this one. Okay. In this Marham Brahmari Pranayam, there are 5 steps. We have to do each step 3 times, and we will feel the vibrations in our nervous system and our face muscles. So first is you have to sound simply Om 3 times. Then you have to do simple Brahmari Pranayam, pronounce Om while closing your lips. After that, you have to put your tongue in between your teeth like this and close your lips, and then produce a sound of Om. After that, the 4th one is you have to touch your tongue at the top of your mouth like this. Close your lips and then pronounce the Om sound. And the last one is you have to press your teeth. Press your teeth, lips closed, and produce a sound of Om. Okay? So we are going to do these 5 steps. Each step we have to do 3 times. Okay? So take position. Close your ears with your thumb. First finger on your forehead, last 3 on your eyes, slightly down. Yes, first 3 times Om chanting. Tongue between your teeth. Touch your tongue upward. Press your teeth. Slowly, slowly, hands down. Join your palms, rub your palms. Generate the heat. Put on your eyes and face muscles. Slowly, slowly, hands down and relax. In this pranayam, you will feel the vibration. You have to feel the vibrations in your whole nervous system and face muscles. So, it relaxes your mind, it reduces your stress level, and it helps in migraine. It cures your migraine, and if you are having headache, it reduces instantly your headache problem. This is the one of the best pranayam, but this is not authentic, but it's too beneficial. It is also beneficial for your thyroid. What you have to do it, that you have to sound from your throat, okay? And you have to sound like a bird, like kabutar, pigeon, okay? So how you have to sound? Close your mouth and you have to inhale and exhale through your neck. Now you have to make it short. You have to inhale, your inhalation and exhalation duration should be short. Then give a massage to your neck. Yes, it helps in your thyroid gland. Okay, this was Kapot Ujjayi pranayam. Now we are going to do Bhastrika pranayam. In this pranayam, this is the best breathing exercise. You have to, for your lungs, you have to inhale deeply and exhale first slowly, slowly. Then we will do it fast. Okay. First of all, you have to do like this. Put your hands on your knees. Relax, back straight, and you have to inhale deeply in your lungs, and your lungs should be contract. Then exhale slowly, slowly through your nostrils. Okay. For beginners, first you have to do like this. Now give some speed in your breathing. This was your breathing exercise, Bhastrika pranayam. Now, I want to tell you something, that no pranayam is completed without any lock. In Hindi we will say kumbhak. So, this is our chin lock, and in Hindi we will say Jalandhar Bandh. So, if we want to increase the capacity of our lungs, so we have to hold in our breathing exercise. We have to inhale deeply and hold our breathing inside and hold maximum as we can. Then we can increase our capacity of our lungs. So after some beginning practice of Bhastrika pranayam, you have to go for holding in Bhastrika pranayam. So you have to deep inhale and then hold yourself, make a chin lock and hold your breath inside in your lungs, and you have to hold until 10 counts. You can count yourself 10, 15 as your body allows, as your lungs allows, okay? As your body allows. Okay, ready? Once again, ready? Now with the chin lock we are going to do the Bhastrika pranayam. On your palms, generate the heat maximum. Put on your eyes and face muscles. Put your hands on your cup shape on your eyes. Open your eyes and close your eyes behind your hands and slowly hands down. So I want to tell you that pranayam is made up of two words, pran plus ayam. Pran means the oxygen or the energy which is moving in your body, and ayam means to control. To control the oxygen or to control your energy inside you. So when you will control your breathing inside your lung size will increases day by day, and after that it will good for you that you can normally inhale a deep inhale you can longer, and after that you will not get any disease through your lungs. So while deep inhaling, your body is having maximum oxygen in our body, and it gives oxygen into the every single part of our body, which is good for our health. So if every body part is getting oxygen, so it will work properly. So at the last we are going for 3 times Om chanting, and after that Gayatri mantra. Okay, eyes closed, back straight, hands in Jnana Mudra. Take a deep inhale. Gayatri mantra. Om Bhur Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhur Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhur Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Join your palms, rub your palms, put on your eyes and face muscles. Hands in the cup shape on your eyes, open your eyes and close your eyes. Hands down, slowly. So today was the session of back pain, thyroid and cervical pain. In the next video, we will come with another disease. So until that, keep watching these videos and keep practicing according to your body, and stay healthy, remain fit. And once again, I want to thanks to Chaudhary News Agency I'm here for you all. Okay, thank you.